channel. Today we're going to be checking out another map. So far this is the most realistic American map out. This is my first look at it. I watched a couple of preview trailers for it, but today is the first time we're checking it out. This is the Ray County, Missouri map for Farming Simulator 25. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look out here. Let's actually pull off to the side here. We'll take a look at the map real quick. Looks like there's 49 fields, it looks like. I may be incorrect. Yes, 49 fields. There are 2 farms. There's one over here and there's one over here. Actually there's 3 because there's one right here too. There is a couple of mods that you will have to download to go with the map. But when you download the map, it'll give you a little bit of a list. You can find it on itch.io. So we'll go ahead and we'll head up the road here. We'll go ahead and start looking around and we'll see what we can find. I know there's a little road here. We'll back down this and check this because I did on the previous map tour. I did miss one farm, so we're gonna go down here just to double check, make sure there's not a farm back here that I didn't notice on the map. A nice little pond there next to the fields. Okay, no, there's not any farm back here. It's just a trail back to the fields. Wanders all around back here. This is a very tight map. The roads are not very wide, which is very realistic for an American map. Got cornfield way back in. It will head back up out here to the road. This from now on will forever be the tour vehicle. We're gonna jump this truck real quick. I do need to do another mod review because I've got a few more mods downloaded. A couple of them I have texture issues with the wheels. So I'm trying to figure that out before I do the mod review. We'll go ahead and we'll just pull out in front of that car. Because why not? We're in a big truck, we can do that type of thing. So we'll head on up here. On the left we have the dealership where you can purchase all of your equipment from. It is based as a John Deere dealership. And it looks like if you wanted to do a dealership series on this map, you could. Because there's plenty of land around here. Only downfall is the building. I don't believe the building has any triggers on it. Other than your normal repair trigger and your store purchase trigger. These 2 tractors, I'm not sure. Okay, no, these are just props on the map. They're not like some of the other maps where you can actually get in them. Got that wide load boy. Go ahead and we'll hop back in the truck here. Let me just double check the map and see what's... Okay, so it looks like it's just another trail back to a field. Looks like there's a bit of grass area there that you can work out of. And like I said, this is the first time I'm seeing this map. I'm already in love with it. We are unfortunately going to have to move the Saving Uncle's Farm series over to another map. Or we just stop the Saving Uncle's Farm series. Because I'm also having ground texture issues with that map. the ground textures are gone again. And if I download the update for the map, then I have to completely rebuild the farms. I think it would be just a little easier to either move on to another map with that series, or just completely start a new series. So here's the first farm. It's kind of a small farm, nothing very big. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna check the house. Is there any triggers? Maybe we gotta purchase the property first. Okay, don't come with that. Don't come with that. Don't come with. Wait, does it come with that? Okay, yes. So we're gonna buy this real quick. $800,000. I'll open up the house here. This is really nice. I know this house. I have this house downloaded as a mod. Yeah, it has a fully functional interior in the house. Got your living room, your kitchen. Somebody left the sink full of water. Got your bedroom over here for sleeping quarters. Okay, we're watching football. Got a bathroom in here, and the bathtub and both sinks are full of water. Got your wardrobe trigger there. That's enough for the house. We're not doing a house tour. We're doing a map tour. Very well actually sculpted here. I'm not sure exactly what the... I believe that's a light. That is a light. Very nice looking property here. I'll check this barn out. This looks like it's just a cold storage barn. Somebody left their window open. Looks like it's probably an 80 by 120 cold storage barn. Like I said, there is a couple of mods you do have to download with this map, but when you go to download the map, it'll list them for you. There we've got a little bit more storage, and this right here. This is what I enjoy about third-party like itch.io maps. You just have trash laying around the farm. It brings that American feel to it. So we got our fuel tank here. We got fuel tank there. We've got some fertilizer bins. They're empty, so it doesn't look like, yeah, they don't start with anything in them. We got 3 MFS bins on the back side of the property. These are drying bins. And it looks like this is just a drive-through barn. So this is just a basic crop farm. You know, corn, soybeans, wheat. Yeah, that's all this farm is. Just your basic everyday farm. You know, you could probably find some place to put a couple of greenhouses and grow some vegetables. Like right over here, you could probably put a couple of greenhouses here. That's another detail right there. They have an LP tank with the hose hooked to that for the house. That really brings it out. That makes the game feel just that much more. I may even do a multiplayer series on this map. Like I've said for a long time, I've got a buddy that is willing to do a multiplayer series with me. I just got to get him a list of all of the mods that I have, so that way he can download them. So we'll come over a bridge here. There's the train tracks. So if we take a right here, what's to the right? Okay, to the right, this is like just a dirt road for the county. It goes back here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where it goes. I'm sure it goes somewhere though. There's a field on our right and our left. It's kind of a long, skinny field. Well, 2-pass field there. You go straight, it just dead ends off. It looks like, possibly. Oh, okay, so we'll go straight here real quick. It's just covered over by trees is all. And here's a train crossing this couple entrances, fields there. Train crossing here. Get down to the other fields, and then that's the edge of the map. That's another thing I found out really hard before I started recording, where we started the video at. Don't run into the edge of the map because there's no blocker away from the edge of the map, and you'll just fall off the map. So there's one of these trucks floating off in space right now. So I'll head down here and see what we got going on down here. More than likely it's just another road for more field entrances. Like I said, the roads are tight. This is a big truck, and it's... Oh, okay, well that right here we don't fly off, but I'm stuck in the wall, and I only have like 3 mods activated in here, so we'll just go in here and just buy a dirt bike. Let's go and sell that farm so that we can... Let's go ahead and sell this real quick. Oh, I bought a property with placeables on it. Okay, so we're stuck with $70,000 now. Alright, so we'll head out of here. We've seen what was down there. And like I said, don't run into the edge of the map, because you'll either go flying off in outer space or you'll get stuck, like I just did. So we'll head on down here. Yeah. Oh, wrong direction. I went the wrong direction. We'll head this direction here. And we'll just swing right around the corner here. As long as I can make the corner. I've never really messed with this bike in the game before, so. I had it on the multi-million-dollar farm series, but that was about it, and I very rarely used it there. So on the right here is the first farm. I believe this is the farm that we start out with. Kind of way back off the road. It's kind of an old American farm. It's kind of run down. Got a nice grass field here out front. The equipment you start off with is here, so we'll go ahead and we'll drop that off here. Here's the house. I believe this has a full interior as well. Yes, it does. Some of you might recognize this farmhouse. It was in a couple of other maps, and I believe it was in FS19 as well. Here's your bedroom. Got your nice 1990s sheets. Dining room. Got some grape juice in the glass. So I left this sink full of water too. Wardrobe back here. Got the back door. The garages, you can open and close the garage as well. Looks like there's just enough room for 2 vehicles. You park one on this side, and it'd be a little tight, but one on this side maybe. Got 3 grain bins down there. I don't know if these are operational or if these are just... Okay, yeah. It's a Colombian red top bin. These are... Oh, they are functional bins, as you see down in the bottom right corner. I'm not sure how many liters they can hold, but they are operational. Open this up. So you start out with a pretty good amount of stuff. You've got a white tractor. You've got a K-brand Prolander disc. You've got a Massey Ferguson 1840 small baler. You got a K-brand windrower and a Pottinger tedder, which the door on. Does this door open? Yes, it does. Let's see over here. Not sure what this barn is. So it might just be a storage barn. Yeah, that's basically all it is. It's just a storage barn. This might be good for the bales, and bring bales in, dump them, and go. I believe this probably opens up. Yeah, it opens up right out to the field. Now over here, I believe this is a cow shed. Yep, this is a cow barn here. Got a nice little pond back here, and this brings so much more accuracy to what a American map is in Farming Simulator 25. I mean, you got an old truck sitting in the weeds. You've got an old, what looks like maybe an old generator. You got old rims and tires and barrels just laying around. The pond, that really brings out a lot too, having the pond. Back here looks like we have pigs possibly. Yep, and this is a hog barn. Looks like we got two more bins back here. We got a small bottom bin, two small bottom bins, and then an old style corn bin. That was way back. They used those before they took the corn off of the kernels. Then when they left the corn in the kernels, look, old bales laying around. Got another old Chevy truck sitting here with buckets in the bed. Probably buckets of old used oil. So yeah, we got a hog barn here. So not only can you do... How is that in here? I don't have this activated. Okay, so this is one of the mods that you do have to download, is the Gel Mix It All. I don't know, it says lizard down in the bottom right, but it says Gel right on it, but that is one of the mods you have to download. So it looks like you can do cows and pigs on this farm. And this is a calf barn. Got another small bottom bin. And then over here, it's overgrown. It looks good. Bunch more old junk bales. Got an old camper, some hoses. Got an old Gleaner combine even. What model Gleaner combine is this? It's a Gleaner M2. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It says. Got a red Lizard tractor, barrels stacked up against it, old tires, an old bin, some pallets here. What else do we got? Like some kind of old chopper looking thing. I'm not sure exactly what that is. And then you got your 4 big bins back here. It doesn't look like you start off with an auger, so that's probably something you'll have to purchase, is auger. These are placed down as productions. This map supports, I believe this map supports dry corn. Let's go to here. So you can get soybeans and soybean straw. Let's see. We got alfalfa hay windrow. Anhydrous ammonia is a part of this map. Let's see. What else is not normally in here? Looks like that's about it. Yeah, you got soybeans. I don't know if you have to have some other... you can sell corn stalks, apparently. Corn, so that's built automatically into the map too, is the... I can't remember what they call the mod. It's like the more straws mod or something like that. And then you got a... it don't look like this silo works. This would be a fermenting silo to make silage. Got another bottom bin there. So we'll head up the road here. It looks like if we were to shoot straight across the field through field 18, that is that road there. It looks like it's just another road to get to some more fields. So we'll run down here and we'll see what this is, because from the trailer video it looked like a co-op, but it also at the same time looked like a farm. So I'm not 100% sure what it is. So we'll just run down here real quick. Okay, I'm gonna say it's a co-op. Okay, yeah, so that just curves off. It stays the normal road. And then over here you got your gravel road heading back to the co-op. I'm sure if you follow the curve to the right, obviously it's gonna take you over to whatever other fields are over there. What a nice pond out front of the co-op here, a nice deep one too. What does this sign say? Scale pit 1 and 2. Looks like we've got, okay, so you pull in here with your truck, and that comes down, test the crop. You got your big Suka grain bin set up there. Got a couple of scales.